is here on Tamia? Yes. All right. You can unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, let me read that. The supplemental report. Is it the supplemental report?
It's the supplemental report and
Oh, I see it here. You just put everything in the email. That is so great.
response to the supplemental report, Your Honor, you
Mhm.
wanted to possibly have her father present.
Yes.
From my understanding, he cannot be present, and Ms. Beasley can expand on why that is.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
You have issues on your probation. What do you think those issues are?
I have not completed a few things on my probation.
Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Then why are you not doing what is being asked of you?
I currently am. I have to just pay my fees, I know, and then I'm currently in my outpatient class that I start on the 12th of June. So
Have you turned over information to probation showing that
Yes.
you're actually doing this?
yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, the intensive outpatient treatment begins with Bear County on the 12th of June.
And I've also completed my drug offender class. I'm trying to see, everybody's saying, like, as far as my probation officer that I currently have says that my parenting class is not on file, which I don't know why, because I had to do my parenting class in order to get my child back
Did you complete it?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Let me ask you, what have you learned from parenting?
I mean, I just learned how to cope with things I have going on in order to take care of my child and make sure she has a good life.
Well, what I'm getting here, which I have an issue with, is that it appears that you keep following your boyfriend wherever he may be.
No, ma'am, that's not what's going on.
No, that's what it says here. It says you were supposed to be in Pflugerville, and then you left Pflugerville. Then you returned to Bear County to live with your boyfriend.
Mhm.
So then Travis County closes the case. Then in April, you said you're returning to Travis County because your boyfriend has a job in Austin.
Yes, ma'am, that is my boyfriend that I'm currently pregnant by, and that's the only reason why I moved to Bear County back there, because that's where he was at. And this is not the person that it was that I got in trouble for, or nothing like that.
No, it appears that you keep bringing people into your child's life. That's why you have had the CPS case. That's why I ordered parenting classes, because you keep putting boyfriends before your children, because you keep moving from place to place. I am sure, how old is your oldest child?
He's 5.
I am sure your 5-year-old is probably saying, please, can I just be in a class with classmates and know these people and not be moved from place to place? You have your core person. Your core person is your boyfriend. Your child would like to have, if Susie's her best friend, she would like to know that Susie's going to be my best friend tomorrow, because I'm not getting moved from place to place because some boyfriend is going from job to job. And that's what you're doing. And you keep changing addresses, and the court is not having that anymore. What are you doing with your life other than following your boyfriend around? Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So why do you keep following your boyfriend around? What is it he find a job wherever you are so that your child is not uprooted constantly?
Well, as of right now, Your Honor, my child hasn't started school, so I felt like this would have been the most reasonable time to do this, to move wherever the job was better at. I work from home, so it's not really just too much of an issue for me.
No, not for you. It's an issue for the child. And I don't think parents understand. Basically, your lifestyle for your child is not stable for her. Adults are always making moves to benefit themselves. And in the background, they say, oh, well, it's benefiting my child because I'm going with this new guy and he has a job here. So we're going to have a better living situation. That's not stability for your child. So now she's made friends wherever she made friends. And then she's moving to a whole nother city, have to make all new friendships. When you have your core connection is this boyfriend that you're following around from place to place. And you're following people from place to place and not receiving permission from the court to do so. You are on paper. And that means that when you're on paper, you follow the rules that I give you. You don't up and leave from place to place. And it appears that you've moved like maybe 3 different times without the court's permission. And you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And what great job did your boyfriend have that you moved to Austin?
He's a teacher, Your Honor. He coaches as well.
Do we have any proof of that?
No, Your Honor.
We have 0 proof of that. And I'm telling you right now, you are coming back to live with your father, the child's grandfather. And I'm sure that was the person that CPS had as your, what is it called?
Safety.
Yes, safety person. So you're coming back to move with that child's grandfather, and that is where you are going to be. And if you're going to be living with this boyfriend, then you need to provide information to probation, what his name is, where he works, and who is he? Because I don't know.
I have spoke to Miss Callie Jones. Miss Callie Jones had him email her a letter of where he works and who I'm staying with, and that he provides everything that's for me as far as paying the bills and stuff. So that email has been sent out, and I actually have the email as well.
I don't have that information, and I did not approve of that. So you're coming back to live with your daughter's grandfather.
But Your Honor, as of right now, I cannot do that because my father has a restraining order because he tried to shoot me. He has a felony right now of trying to do that. So.
Oh, really? Is that what we have?
He's from what Lee reports is he's currently or was currently in jail for.
Do we have information of that?
That's what, I don't have it offhand, Your Honor. I'd have to kind of research that a little bit.
Okay, because I don't have any documentation of that.
I know that that's what Lee told Officer Rodriguez as well.
Well, if that happened in Bexar County, there should be some sort of documentation of that.
Excuse me, it didn't happen in Bexar County. It happened in Killeen. That's where he lives. That's where he never lived in Bexar County.
Oh, well, it still should be easy enough for us to find that as well. So where did this supposedly happen?
In Bell County, yes.
All right. We're going to find that out.
Okay.
So if she has completed the classes that were mandated, the parenting program, the drug course, we just do not have any type of documentation of that.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to reset this because I want information on her father. And she's going to provide all that documentation. And if that documentation is not provided, then a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest if you don't provide this documentation to probation that they're saying they do not have. We're going to come back. Ms. Ferguson, can we bring this back on June 1st? All right, we're coming back on June 1st.
I have a question, Your Honor. So with
Yes.
the probation officers that do have this information, I'm just trying to figure out why it's not getting back to you that do have the documentation of stuff that I finished.
All right. Well, I can't answer that question. I'm not the probation officer.
The Bexar County probation does not have the information.
Yes. Bexar County probation has no information.
Okay, because I've had my probation officer with Coppers Cove and Travis County, and those two
Well,
I've
see,
had.
here's the thing. The problem is your Travis County, it's closed. You know why it's closed? Because you no longer are there. All these places that you're talking about, probation should have it here or have it there, they've closed out because you leave without permission. And a motion to revoke should really be filed against you, and you should be brought back to Bexar County and brought over from the jail wearing blue, because you are just moving without the court's permission, and you're moving around with a 5-year-old and not providing them any stability, which the court does not like.
It's not about stability. I have apartments. My leases are up. I move. Like, that's just all there is.
Here's the thing. Do you not understand that you're on probation? It's a contract with the court. And if you don't follow the rules I set for you, that you could go to prison. How hard is that to understand? You don't get to move wherever you want to live because you're on probation, or as people say, you're on paper. You don't get to do whatever you want to do. You're supposed to do what the court is telling you to do. And as a part of your instructions, all these places that you're moving to, I didn't give you permission to move to. And then you're moving to them. And then you're just leaving, going somewhere else. And then I get notice that probation and these different cities or counties that you're staying in, they're closing it because you moved somewhere else. Again, following a boyfriend. I don't know why. It doesn't matter to me if it's boyfriend or girlfriend. People be pinning their hopes on these people. Will you please turn off your phone, Miss Conley? People be pinning their hopes and dreams on a boyfriend or girlfriend. They don't have any legal connection with them. They're just following them across the world. So this is coming back on June 1st. And if you're in Austin, you need to get thee to Bexar County, because that's where their hearing is going to take place. It's not going to take place by Zoom. And your boyfriend should be able to give you bus fare or whatever it is to get to Austin.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.